Hey everybody, Victoria Marie here with my final video on the iRestore hair growth system. It has been 6 months now, almost to the day, since I first began using it, which was January 21st, if I'm not mistaken, and today is July the 26th, 2018. And let me tell you, this has been a fantastic journey because not only is my hair looking better, so my self-esteem and my sense of feeling better about myself has really gone up, but also it has caused me to look and see what is happening inside of my body and figure out, which I did, why my hair was falling out and thinning at such an excessive rate. But before we get started, I do want to thank everyone for being supportive of this channel, whether you like a video or you comment or you subscribe. Now, if you are new and you like my content, you want to become a subscriber so that you do not miss any future videos, there's a little heart right there in your lower right hand corner. If you click on that heart, you will become a subscriber. Okay, so let me just do this. Let me show you the pictures because, as they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And I could talk till I'm blue in the face, but let's see the pictures. Ta-da! So as you can see, the before, I did not know how thin my hair was. And the afters, if you look especially at the back, where the last video, which by the way, I'm going to put all of my videos from iRestore at the end of this video so you can go through them all. In my last video, I talked about how I had taken pictures, which I didn't share. I just wanted to see how it was doing for myself. I noticed there was a lot of growth on top, but not really at the back of my head. And I was like, well, that's kind of weird. Why would the top be so much and not the back? So I didn't know for sure, but I decided to do two things, very distinct things, which I talk about in my last video. I was now going to start wearing the helmet tilted back, so more of the red light therapy and laser would hit the back of my head. And even though the technology for this helmet is it's supposed to hit the entire head, I just thought, okay, well, I've got to try something. And I also started using the serum religiously every single day after the shower. And I was using it in the back of my head only, and I was really massaging it in. So obviously, huge success. Now, let me tell you what I'm going to do moving forward. I am going to continue to use this iRestore helmet, I don't know, for a very, very long time, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I am going to continue to use the supplements which block DHT, and I talked about that in my second video. And briefly, just as a recap, DHT is a byproduct of testosterone. Testosterone is made by every human being, females and males. Just females make a very tiny amount. But the reason my DHT levels were so high, which showed up in my last two blood test results, is because I've been using bioidentical hormones for the last, oh my goodness, I started in 2006, so that's 12 years now. And I'm my own science project. What can I tell you? So I was using more testosterone than I probably should have been using. Hence, it affected my hair greatly. But the other thing that affected my hair greatly, and this I discovered by doing blood tests, and I'm actually continuing to work with the doctor because we're tweaking things, and I go for more blood tests in October. My thyroid. I did not know that the medication that I was taking was causing hair loss. I mean, the medication is supposed to enhance hair growth. So I experimented, and I'm going to do a whole nother video on this just to get really in depth with you guys about the bioidentical hormones and the thyroid medication that I was taking, so that you really can ask yourself these questions, because the iRestore hair growth system does not work in a vacuum. It's the whole body. You have to look at what is causing this to happen, and it's coming from within inside the body. And so I had to really get into this to really dig and see, okay, obviously the iRestore works, because as soon as I started using, I immediately noticed a huge difference, like within the first week or two of using iRestore, from less hair loss, whether it was in the shower or when I got up in the morning and it was on my pajamas or on my shoulders and I could feel it, and just how poofy my hair looked. It just looked much poofier. So while the iRestore definitely jump-started things and it got me very excited, I knew instinctively, intuitively, that the hair loss issue was not just about getting iRestore and using the shampoo and the supplements and the serum. I knew it had to be more than that. And that's what got me really on this road, not only to recovery, but to delve into, with my doctor and blood tests. And I'm into this. I'm really, really into this. So I didn't rely on my doctor to say, oh, here's the blood test results and this is what's wrong. I've been this way for a very long time. So, I mean, I kind of already knew all this stuff in terms, I didn't have to start learning now. Well, the thyroid and the DHT and the testosterone. But doing the iRestore hair growth system and then saying, wait a second, the hair is falling out. Now it's growing like crazy, less hair loss. Okay, what is going on inside of my body for this to all have happened? And, I want to say it was a month ago, I happened to come across, I was looking for something else, and I came across a photo. Actually, it's a screenshot from a video I did in 2010 or 11, so roughly 8 years ago. And I'm going to show you this. You can see it right here. Obviously, look at all that hair. And when this picture was taken, I had already been having significant hair loss. I had already been on thyroid medication and bioidentical hormones this was 2010, for 4 years. So I had already been experiencing hair loss, but I just had so much hair. And look how healthy. The ends are not dry and fly away. Now, I was living in Florida, South Florida, and of course there's a lot of moisture in the air. For me, it was fantastic. My hair loved it. Now I live in Los Angeles, very dry, not so good to my hair, for me. I know a lot of people say, oh, you'll have great hair days living in Los Angeles. No, not so much. So I started using bioidentical hormones and thyroid medication in 2006. It is now 2018. That is 12 years of hair loss. 12 years of exposing my body to the things that has brought me from that picture to here. So it's going to take some time for my hair to get back or get close to that. It's not going to happen in 6 months. I'm very happy with the results, but it's probably going to take another year, and I am going to continue to wear this helmet every other day, do the supplements every single day, and I will never stop doing the supplements, because I mentioned in my second video, I'm a supplement girl. I take a ton of supplements. I believe in supplements, and there are thousands of studies that demonstrate scientifically the efficacy of vitamins and supplements. But that's a personal choice. For me, they work. Anyhow, so for me, the iRestore hair growth system has been a fantastic journey, because not only did it jumpstart my hair growth, which of course has made me feel incredible. Like, I feel so much better, because for a woman, her hair is her crown of glory. It's all about the hair because when your hair looks good, it's like having a skinny day. And girlfriends, I know you know what I mean. Some days you just are skinny and some days not so much. So when your hair looks good, it's like everything else works. You could basically be in your pajamas, and if your hair is looking good, you are looking good. So it's all about the hair, and let me tell you, that's why I'm never going to give up iRestore. I'm going to continue to use definitely the supplements and definitely the helmet. So I think that's it. I'd love to hear your comments and share any stories that you might have with hair loss. And by the way, I do have a coupon code listed below. It's $200 off. And I think that coupon code is for another 2 years. So if you come back to my videos, you can use those coupon codes for a long time. So until next time, mwah, and ciao for now.